3, 2.
All right, take one. Bourbon Country reacts. 317.
Yeah. Welcome to Bourbon Country Reacts. I don't know who sent us that.
I don't either, but it's awesome.
It just came Amazon.
To me.
To Dustin.
You rock. I don't know who did it. Fess up in the comments, but you rock.
There's been a lot of awesomeness coming to the office lately.
It's true.
I have my German car hat.
Yep.
Purchased in Germany.
Yep.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
That's a never goes away hat.
Yeah, that's not a wrenching hat. That's a going to meeting hat.
It's my go to meeting hat.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This is Keith in the go to meeting hat. I'm in kind of one of my go to meeting hats, honestly. It's one of those like...
It's going to be a little hard for them to see that embossed Woodford Reserve right there.
Right.
I think if I turn my head right, they can see the 4 rings here, but that's a little tougher to see. There you go.
There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, so we're going to react to... It's a bourbon. Yes, it is a bourbon.
We're going to react to something I don't want to put in my mouth.
Yep. And Deb did that on purpose. Thank you, Deb.
She does.
We're going to put the chicken cock in Keith's mouth.
Why you got to say that, man?
You did it. That's what we're doing here. I'm going to get this chicken cock. I'm going to put it in your mouth. I'm going to let you put it in your own damn mouth. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, we're headed a whole kind of direction here. I just don't know.
I mean, you're from West Virginia.
Fuck's that got to do with shit?
I'm just going to say one word. Manger.
Manger?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It was backing up.
Oh, that's messed up, man.
That's all I got to say.
I can't tell that story on here.
That's all I got to say.
I can't tell that story on here.
That's literally all I got to say. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you'll never know.
Anyway,
so
Deb wants us to check out Charlie Daniels' band, Legend of the Wooley Swamp.
Okay.
Now, I'm 99% sure I've heard this and heard it many times.
I've never heard it.
But it may not be the song I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I'll probably know in the first few notes if it is. What are you? Give it here.
See how much you wanted that chicken cock?
Yeah, I've heard this a lot.
But if you ever go back in the Wooley Swamp way, you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of the woods that make a strong man die for right. Things that crawl and things that fly and things creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around, but I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world you just can't explain.
The old man lived in the Wooley Swamp way back in Booger Woods. He never did do a lot of harm in the world, but he never did do no good.
I loved that. What was that? That was a guitar, right? Just a normal guitar? What'd they do?
Just kind of, there were some effects on it.
Okay.
But instead of playing a chord bang all at once, he kind of ring across the strings where you kind of hit them all slowly. And it gives it that kind of ring.
That was cool.
The old man lived in the Wooley Swamp way back in Booger Woods. He never did do a lot of harm in the
It
world.
reminds me of Pink Floyd.
People didn't think too much of him. They all thought he acted funny. The old man didn't care about people anyway. All he cared about was his money. He stuck it all down in the mason jars and he'd bury it all around. And on certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it up out of the ground. He'd pour it all out on the floor of his shack and run his fingers through it. Yeah, Lucius Clay was a greedy old man, and that's all that there was to it.
But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world you just can't explain.
The Kegel boys was white trash and lived over on Carver's Creek. They were mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat and belligerent when they'd speak. One night the oldest brother said, "Y'all meet me in the Wooley Swamp later, and we'll take old Lucius's money and we'll feed him to the alligators." They found the old man out in the back with a shovel in his hand, 13 rusty mason jars he just dug up out of the sand. And they all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground and threw him in the swamp and stood there and laughed as the black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and went back to the shack and picked up the money and ran. They hadn't gone nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under, they could hear that old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder. It's been 50 years ago, and you can go by there yet. There's a spot in the yard in the back of that shack where the ground is always wet. And on certain nights, if the moon is right down by that dark footpath, you can hear 3 young men screaming. You can hear one old man laugh.
You ever go back in the Wooley Swamp where you better not go at night? There's things out there in the middle of the woods that make a strong man die to cry. Things that crawl and things that fly and things that creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of the Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around, but I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. But there's some things in this world you just can't explain.
Some things in this world you just can't explain.
That was a cool tune.
It's a cool song, right?
Dude, so that just like, that was one of them country story songs. Mm-hmm. Right? That just like sucks you in.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's a ghost story.
Exactly. Get the hell out of my head.
It's a ghost story.
I'm thinking this would be an awesome tune. You're sitting out camping by a fire. It's a summer night, and this is blaring, and this would be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I would say this is playlist, but I grew up to this.
I didn't.
This has kind of been playlist for me. It hadn't been on any of my rotations lately, but it's probably going back on there.
This was a good tune.
Yeah.
DG, that was a good tune.
Yeah,
Thank you.
as soon as I heard it, I recognized it. I'm like, yep, this is a song I thought it was. Yeah, great song. I grew up on this.
I'd never heard it.
I think there's a lot of Charlie Daniels that I've heard and you haven't.
Yeah, because you're old.
And, well, and Charlie Daniels was popular in West Virginia.
Okay.
I mean, this song came out before I was really listening, making my own choices about what I listened to.
Yeah.
Right, I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So, yeah.
I picked it up later. Like, just like in high school, I was like, yeah, this is good stuff. Charlie Daniels is good stuff. I'm listening to this.
Did they ever call him CBD?
CDB?
Yeah, CDB.
Back in the day, I don't really remember people saying that.
Okay.
I think that became an abbreviation once the internet kind of became a thing.
Okay.
But it was just Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Hank Jr. and Charlie Daniels. That's what people referred to. And a lot of rock dudes crossed over and listened to both Hank Jr. and Charlie Daniels. It's good party music, man.
That would be an awesome party tune.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Which is like, like
for a ghost story, it sure makes you want to move, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been a fan of this song for a really long time.
Well, I'm glad DG introduced me to it.
Yeah. So
Speaking of introducing this
oh,
stuff,
dude, speaking of ghost stories, my dad swears he saw one.
a ghost.
Yeah. So there's a legend down in North Carolina, the Mako Light. And I guess it's maybe in a town called Mako, North Carolina, near there. Set of railroad tracks where apparently a railroad worker was killed at night, hit by the train. And just like Charlie Daniels here, Dad was like, nah, it's bullshit. But so many people had claimed they'd seen the Mako light. And what it was reported to be was a light that would swing back and forth like a guy walking with a lantern
Yeah.
going down the tracks.
Right.
It wasn't always there, but a lot of people,
Said they saw it.
lot of people said they saw it. So my dad and my aunt actually went and were walking those tracks, and they both swear they saw it. And my aunt outran my dad, running away from it
And high
in
heels?
high heels on railroad bed.
That is not easy to do. I mean, not that I would know, but if I had to guess,
My old man was pretty quick back in the day too. So.
oh, and I mean, just running on that gravel,
Yeah,
like it's hard. Can you imagine doing it in heels?
she was in heels
That's crazy.
and outran him, and he couldn't believe it. So yeah, all right. What do you think about
Chicken cock?
in your mouth?
It's in your mouth.
No, it's not.
Put it in your mouth.
No,
Do it.
I'm not doing it.
He's so stubborn.
So it's got a really good nose.
Yeah. You got chicken cock in your mouth. You know, DG sent us this just for that, right?
Corn sweet. Touch of cinnamon. A little bit of vanilla in the mid, and then rolls. So what I'm not getting at all in the finish are oak bitters.
I get it goes kind of rye to me.
That kind of vanilla rye
Yep.
thing, but I do get a touch of like cinnamon stick back there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep, that's pretty accurate. I will say 100%. It's better than the other chicken cock we had.
Was that the $500 bottle?
$600 bottle.
$600. I don't know what this cost.
DG, you better not spend $600 on this bottle.
I promise you, this is better than the $600 bottle we paid for.
It is exactly right. Like way better.
Not
Which is
even comparable.
Weird, right?
Yeah, well,
we don't know what
it's
DG spent on
infuriating.
this, right? And there's no price tag. Wait, is there anything on here? No. Nope.
Yeah, no clue.
Nope. We don't know. So, what proof you got it at?
Low. Max 85.
It's 90.
It's 90.
So it's smoothish.
Smooth for 90.
Yeah. I like the bottle.
It's got a cool textured kind of
Yeah.
imprint all over
It's
it.
like
Almost
like-
feels like snakeskin.
or like that rib chicken cock you put in your mouth.
Deb,
What?
control him.
Don't give her an impossible task. That's terrible. So, that was a cool tune. And pretty good bourbon. Yeah, it's bourbon.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
I've had an evil thought. Stand by. I will return with evil.
So the best part is y'all are going to get on him for leaving the door open now. Because you can see it again. Make sure you get down in the comments and you tell him, hey, you're supposed to shut the door. That's your job. Yep. What are you doing?
I'm obtaining evil.
Oh, God. No one, like, this could be real bad. We don't edit, so my apologies ahead of time. What are you doing?
There are ways to make good bourbon better.
Oh, shit. You're not going to... What are you doing?
So, Kat,
Yep.
who's German,
She sent you this.
Yeah, sent me the German hat.
Yeah.
And something that goes really, really well with bourbon. If you have never combined good chocolate
He's being a dick
and
right now.
bourbon,
He will ruin your life.
you have not lived.
He's going to ruin your life.
It's actually a little dangerous to do this.
Because you'll get fat.
You get fat and you'll get freaking drunk.
True. We're going to have to eeny, meeny, miny, mo over one of these.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
this
don't know how
one.
to get into it. Oh, okay, that wasn't tough.
An unboxing video.
And I
How'd you get into it?
just kind of pulled it apart like a Neanderthal.
Well, if the shoe fits. So this is German chocolate. It's Lindt. 70% cacao.
Yeah, so this is going to be potent.
Dark. Look at those squares, man.
Yeah, I got a couple.
You got more than one? That's not a good idea.
Yeah. So try this. Take a bite of chocolate.
Eat it. Coat your mouth with it. I'm trying not to be a Neanderthal with mine. You know.
Man, just hulk that shit.
Is that what you did? Yeah, you sure did.
Oh my God, that's good chocolate.
Oh, you
So
never
take a
had
bite.
Lindt?
I never have, not until just now. Then take a sip of bourbon.
Oh, man. Quality chocolate.
Oh my God, that is so good.
So, we've told you on this channel, when you're watching our videos, we don't edit. It's like you're sitting here on the couch with us. This is what we would do. I'm just telling you. Not with this good of chocolate. I mean, it's not a Twix. Oh my God, dude. Holy crap.
That's amazing. This is a really bad idea, people.
Hold on. So we got to experiment now. We got to tell them what makes it so much better. Like the flavor that we get.
I'm not sure I can. I'll try. It does change the entire flavor profile of the bourbon.
Right. It makes the wow. For me, I think it pulls some of that chocolate off my tongue and adds a chocolatey sweetness to the bourbon. But it's like a cinnamon chocolate.
A bunch of things are happening. The bourbon is enhancing the bitterness of the chocolate.
Yes.
At the exact same time, the chocolate is enhancing the sweetness of the bourbon.
Yes.
And all of the burn is muted.
There's none.
Tastes like drinking water.
Really tasty water.
Really, well, yeah, really tasty. Like it's just so damn good. I need to stop. I'll wind up drunk.
You could get drunk as shit this way.
Quick.
If we ate that whole chocolate bar, we could drink that whole bottle.
One bar, one bottle. You literally could do that.
I think it would take us 2 bars. You're probably right though. If we didn't eat one whole square,
The reason I'll say that, after you've taken a bite of chocolate,
it lasts.
the size of your sip can be enormous and you won't burn.
Because it doesn't burn. So what happens in my theoretically what happens is the chocolate coats your tongue. Oh shit!
This is what happens.
The chocolate coats your tongue and your throat and protects it from the burn.
Yep. But by golly, you're going to get that alcohol.
Well, yeah, it didn't go away. You just don't feel it.
Yeah. So thanks to Deb, thanks to Kat, and thanks to Kat, super cool hat.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing this a lot. So
Yeah. Well, as long as you don't wrench in it.
I won't wrench in it.
Yeah.
I'll keep it clean.
So
All right.
Thank you.
So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a like. Drop down, or go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
What legs on that?
Eat some chocolate.
What?
Eat a little bit of chocolate,
I
man.
did.
Eat a little more.
Why?
'Cause you still got that shit in your glass.
I know, but there's legs, man. Like, it coats the glass.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is a good bourbon. Chocolate made it an outstanding bourbon. But yeah, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what songs we need to check out. What country music songs we need to check out. What North American whiskeys we need to try. Till next time, guys.
See you.